everyone, and welcome back to Szpakowo once again. We are here at the beginning of August, because we've got some stuff to get through today. A bit more harvesting, and first off, I'd like to introduce you all to the newest members on the farm. We had a piglet explosion overnight. If I open the gate here, sneak in quick, close it behind me. We have one giant pig standing in the water trough, but we ended up getting quite a lot of new piglets overnight, and they are absolutely adorable. This little pen is now at maximum capacity, so I'm actually tempted to look at getting something extra. And we've got a little bit of cash, and there are a few cheap options out there. But yeah, that might be something to look at, because yeah, they are obviously part of the idea is we can grow them and sell them on again at some point in the near future. But they are absolutely adorable little piglets. Yes, so that is the big to do that's going on at the farm today. Oops, get over the fence. There we go. Yes, we've got more manure there. We've got some more slurry in there, which we'll take out at some point. Shuffle through the trees past this. What have we got going on here? Oh yes, I think I did show some of that in the earlier video. We got our straw bales in here now, 5,000 litres thereof. Still a few hay bales sitting over there. I don't know what we're going to do with them. Might actually sell them, because we don't really need them at the moment, unless we get more sheep. Because yeah, they're plonking away quite well up there. The sheep are. But yeah, I was halfway. Oh yes, and we got a bunch of. Oh crikey, that's on the wonk. That's sunk into the field a little bit, I think. Must have had some rain overnight. I'll have to sort that out. But yeah, we got a few extra bales of the old silage going on there. We got. I want to say it was 6 from the field, from the contracts left over, and 10. No, another some. I literally can't brain what's going on here. So we got 2, 4, 5, and 10. So we must have got 9 or so off our field, something like that. But anyway, we got a bunch of silage bales. So yeah, we'll sort that out at some point. What is going on today? Oh yes, we're heading up to the shop because there's a little bit of a surprise up there waiting for us. Now, we were talking previously about some upgrades and stuff, since we got a spot of money. And while I was doing those contracts and getting our grass field and everything else all sorted out, an interesting thing happened on the old for sale market. And it came in, you can see on the top right there, our money has gone, I think we were at 40 something thousand last episode, or after the contracts rather. I actually can't remember how much they were, because I think they were about 11 grand, so it's probably about 41, 42,000. We paid for a few repairs on things and little odds and ends, you know, sort of general working costs, and we also made a bit of a purchase. And they're just stopping for that deer running about the road. Now I've got our trailer and our big tractor, obviously we use that a bit for some stuff, got that over at the field now, up there, ready for us to start with the oats. But as you can see, looming into view, there is an interesting blue thing in this car park. It is a Bison Reckford Z058. Yes, this came up for sale on the old sales thing. It was 14,909 euros, I want to say. And so we had it in, we gave it a little bit of a service. It had like 6 faults on it, so I fixed 3 of them, so it was ready this morning. And I asked them if they could repaint our stuff quick as well, so we've got this all in matching blue. But yeah, this was one of the ones we'd kind of looked at before that was, I think, 30 grand. So it was basically up at about half price. And I figured, you know, we'll make it work, because we've got that header already. And turned out our previous one we managed to sell for How much did we sell it for? We sold it for about 9 grand, I think. And yeah, worked out. Oh, this one does have a hitch on it. I'm just hoping this trailer is long enough. I'm not going to have an issue with things falling off, but it should be alright. Yeah, so forwards please. There we go, forwards. So it's similar to the one we had before. It's got a capacity of 35,000, not 35,000 crumbs, that'd be a lot. A capacity, it's a bit quieter in here. It's a slightly newer one than what we had. It's got a capacity of 3,500 litres, which is, I want to say 1,500 more. So it's not quite double what we had before, but it's a good amount more than what we had before. And it only cost us about 7 grand. So I figured, you know, it might not have a whole lot of resale value after we've used it, but it's an upgrade on what we had already, and it was pretty darn cheap. So I'm actually not displeased with that. I mean, we'd already got the header for it anyway, which was a little bit ironic as well. It's definitely got some old squeaks and creaks and everything. So it's not a modern harvester by any means, but it is, I think, a bit more modern than the one we had. So yeah, we now have this field to get along with. And I think, how are we going to tackle this? There's no one really coming along at the minute. So I think what I'm going to do is unhitch this here. And then, oops, got to, there we go, do that. So we're just going to use this little side road here to get the header on without crushing anything too bad. But yeah, I took a look at it and I thought to myself, you know, it's going to be worth doing. It was a good deal for what it was, and it was cheap, and with this resale price on our other one, it worked out quite well, I think. So which end are we closest to now? I think we're kind of equidistant between them. I think we'll start down this end. Now, one thing I am going to do on this field is just chop the straw, because I don't feel like coming all the way up here to actually bale it. Disable straw swath. There we go. Because this is our oat field, and we do have wheat right behind the pig pen area, so I figure we'll get some more straw out of that. And I need to connect the hoses on this as well. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty solid deal. I figured, why not give it a shot? We'll see how it goes, but it's definitely an upgrade for us. It's more than a lateral upgrade, I will say that, because, you know, a lateral upgrade obviously would be just you know, getting something that's slightly better but not really a lot. And this I think is a good enough upgrade that for the sake of 7 or 8 grand, it worked out quite well. 99 litres of oats already. Yes, this is going to be an interesting thing. I'm almost tempted with these two fields to put the same crop in them. I don't know that I will, but I'm almost tempted to, just for the sake of doing that. Now I'm going to do a third little stop, a little bit of a cut here, just to give us some space to work with, so we can turn around easily, since we're already doing this and we've got that field harvested. But yeah, I'm almost tempted to do this as one big field of the same crop once we get done. But we'll see. We'll have a look at what we've got in storage, how the pig feed's going and everything. Because obviously we've got a lot more pigs to deal with now as well. So yeah, we might have to plant at least one of these as corn. Maybe one corn, one something else. Or we could do both of these as, I don't know, soybean or something. And we've still got our grass field, obviously, which may stay as grass for now, because silage is always a good thing to have on hand to sell at the end of the year. But I was also thinking, as part of the piggy expansion, there is a field behind our piece of land that might be worth having a look at purchasing. Now, it's a bit expensive. I want to say at the moment they were wanting about 60 grand for it. We'll have a look once we get to the end of this. I'll put it in cruise control. Let's have a quick look now. Where are we? Oh yes, it's actually this field. I've got a contractor to cut the grass, but it's got this patch of grass here, and you actually own all of the field there, plus this little bit here that is behind where field 46 is, which we purchased. So that might actually be worth grabbing if we can, and I forgot to look at the price, like a muppet. Yeah, it's currently, it's in the red down there, 64 grand. And yeah, so obviously not at the moment, it's not going to be purchasable, but that might be an interesting thing to do, because if we get that, then we could put a little extra pig barn or something in there on the part that's not an actual grass field, and maybe just cut out a couple of trees and make a way through to it. And I'm still thinking about that whole thing of putting a little bridge over that canal fuel waterway thing, so we can consider getting a little crossway to our other big field. But we'll see. I think there is actually a little patch of land we might be able to utilise there for something. We'll have to give that a little bit more thought. But that's an idea, because our pig pen that's in the woods only takes 10 pigs, and it's got 10 pigs in it now. So yeah, that's I think we'll do two lines down this because we've got that bit of a road. But yeah, so that's something I was considering doing in the future. I'm actually getting quite a nice amount of oats off this. I'm still not 100% sure if we're going to need that full trailer for it, but we'll see. I'm already half full as is. Which side is? No, don't go that way. Pipes on that side. So if we go down here and then come up, yeah, okay, I think we can do that. Yeah, so I've got some ideas for a little bit of expansion. I'll have to look at that in the future. But also, tools and equipment are semi-high on the list, so I don't want to jump too far ahead. Yeah, obviously this was a cheap, small upgrade. I might consider still getting something bigger and better and newer in the long run. Depends on you know, how much money we get for things, how we're set with pig food, all that sort of stuff. Because the sheep are growing a little bit more as well, and we should get more wool from them, and additional sheep as well. So yeah, it's going to take a bit to go through, but I think it's going to work out okay. And that actually does remind me we should check the sales for this morning, see what is on sale. So yeah, we're not in danger of doing anything. What have we got? So, oh yeah, I was looking at getting maybe a bigger cultivator at some point, but those two are the same size. What have we got? That's our old header. We don't need that. That's a roller that we don't need. That's our old harvester. See, that was the price we sold it for there. He says, pointing at the screen. Oh, now that might be interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. And I don't think we're going to do cows. So yeah, we probably won't need a little tiny food mixer. And that's the end. And that is a 45 horsepower Massey Ferguson tractor. Not a bad little tractor, especially at that price. But not something we are really looking at getting, I think. You know, 46 horsepower is probably a bit low for what we're doing. I mean, you know, the T25, which we should be getting back soon. I think we're getting that back in September. So we'll have a small bill for that, so I'll have to hang on to some cash. But, oh, I've done this all wrong, haven't I? Yeah, we're going in the wrong direction up here, and we're actually not going as fast as I was hoping we would. Did we not change? Oh, there we go, just hadn't changed gear yet. That's fine. So yeah, I'll have to pull out from here and give some space for the tractor to come down. But where was I? What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought now. Oh, tractors, yes. The 45 horsepower one. If that was our first extra tractor, then maybe, because it was similar to the T25, but we don't... Well, we're sort of at that sort of more middle stage point than that, where I'm looking maybe in the high, sort of low hundreds, maybe sort of 75 to 120 horsepower, let's say, something along that line. So I don't think we're going to get that. But that baler was interesting, because it occurred to me that we don't actually own the baler we've got. We had it on a rent-to-own contract, where we basically just pay a little bit of rent every month on it. So once we get done with this, I'm actually close enough, I can just go over there and unload it straight in, so that works. I'm not getting as much out of this as I was expecting though. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. Lovely. I was hoping it might have been a bit more than what's probably going to be about 6,000 litres. So yeah, I don't quite know why I bought everything up here. Oh dear. But we'll pop it in the last one. This one here. But yeah, that... oh crumbs, that's not going to work, is it, Feldin? Bit too close. There we go. So while that's offloading, let's go down. Yeah, we were leasing this baler. I don't know how much we're paying for it per month, but if we want to purchase it, let's look. Ooh, 12 grand. That's a lot. Considering this one, where is it there, is how many hours? It's been owned for 33 months. It's got 24, just about 25 hours on it. It's a more modern baler, and it's an import. There you go. It's an Italian import thing. So I'm kind of tempted to get that, so that we actually own one and we're not constantly paying for it. But yeah, we'll have a think about that and see what we're going to do. But I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this harvested quick before we move down to the oats. Not the oats, the wheat field. So let's check the price on oats. That's what I was going to do. 450, 600 in December. Okay, so we'll probably just plonk that into the old thing for now. What's it called? Into the silo, and let that sit for a bit. We might be able to use it in pig food as well. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, it's something to just put in storage for now, I think, and then we'll figure that out as we go. But yeah, for now, I'm going to keep on trucking with this, and I'll see you down at the wheat field once we are done. Shouldn't take too long, but you don't particularly need to or want to see me driving up and down these roads all the time. Okay, we are back down here at our wheat field now, and currently outside of the harvester because we've had a slight change of plans, sort of. We're still going to harvest this field in a second and leave it all for leave the straw down so we can make bales with it. And I'm hoping I can still buy that baler as well, but we'll think about that in a second, because we've run into a more pressing problem. Our silo, just over the way here, if I can just jump over the little creek there, our little silo in this barn has become full. We have a little bit of overspill there. There's maybe 100 litres of oats on the ground there that just did not fit. So I forget the capacity of this off the top of my head, but I want to say it's around the 35,000 litre mark, and we've got around about 35,000 litres in there. So we are going to need to come up with a solution for that. And a solution for that is going to cost us money, unfortunately. But there you go. Now, we do have an awful lot of barley in there at the moment, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but we are also about to get a whole load of wheat as well. So, yeah. Now, what I was thinking is, there's a couple of options we've got. I found some cheap stuff that's not too bad. We might have to rent a chainsaw quick and just knock this little tree down, and we could potentially get an extension built here with a pipe that comes out, like sort of connects it just through this old wall thing, right next to the manure plate, just out of the way, kind of in here, which is possible. That's an option. Another option I was thinking about is also we'd have to move something. Yeah, it was either plonking a little something right here in the corner, or perhaps over here, because the way our sheep are going at the moment, I think we still only have 5 in there. Yeah, I'm only seeing 5. We've still got a lot of food for them, and this is already ready to harvest again. And the last time we went through it, did we? I don't even know if we put fertiliser on this. No, I don't think we did. So the yield's going to be a little bit lower, which is fine, because if we look in here, we do have a pallet of wool ready to go as well. I just put that in here out of the way. We've still got all these bales, little mini bales of the old clover left, and the sheep are still quite well fed. So yeah, I know they can take more than the capacity of sheep. Let me open this door quick. Can I open this door? There we go. I'll sort of sneak in here, because where's the trigger? Ah, here it is. Yeah, we can get up to 30 little sheep in here. So, yeah, kind of thinking of that. So, yeah, let's close that. So we've got room for 30. We've only got 5. But we've got plenty of clover here still to... All right, calm down. Still to actually cut. And all these bales in here, now they're only 500 litres a piece. But we got 6 down there. That's 3,000 litres already. So yeah, we're not having a food shortage for them at the moment. Worst comes to worst, we've got that other grass field there and the little patch of grass over here. But I don't think that's a problem we're going to encounter for a while. So what we are going to do quick is chuff it into build mode and have a look here. So there were 2 things I was looking at. One of them is this little mini storage silo here for 6 grand, which if I shuffle that water trailer out of the way a bit and then maybe sort of set it up around here, I could even get rid of that tyre. There's an old tyre in the bushes. Forgot that was even there. Yeah, maybe even get rid of that and sort of set it around about here somewhere. We'll lose a tiny patch of the grass, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. And yeah, we can just pop this kind of down here, and this will be exclusive for our chicken feed. So yeah, I can always maybe if I put it at the front there, then it will be easier to tip into. That might be the way we have to go. So yeah, I have to move the water trailer. Can always then just sort of put a little track in and store the water trailer behind it. That's not an inappropriate idea. But yeah, so there's that, and then for the silo extensions, we've got, where is it? This little one here for another 5 grand and 100, which is the one was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. I mean, that one would fit. I think it was the one for 9 grand. Was it this one for 9 grand? This is the one with the pipe that connects it. Where is it? There it is on that side. So we could sort of nestle that in there, and that would give us 30 grand, not 30 grand, 300 litres more of capacity. But we'd have to get rid of that tree, get that taken down and dealt with, which isn't a problem. You know, I can just chop that down and give it to someone local for firewood, Yeah, that's not a big deal. But the other thing too was the pigs. So if we come back over to here where we'd started, we've got this little plot of land. So I think if you remember from a number of episodes ago, we were talking about maybe putting a bridge in here and just up the side of the barn. That's still potentially possible. Could do that. You know, we've got a little pile of rubble and stones there, and this pile of stones over here. We could maybe make a little traverse there and put in a whatever you call it. I don't know if it's a culvert or these things, basically the little water through pipes, so the stream can keep flowing and we don't actually interrupt it. That's an option. That is still an option that's on the table. And oh yeah, this was the other piece of land. I did actually pick up a contract from Jankus, who owns this land, to bale and mow and bale all this grass here, make some hay with it for him. But yeah, if we purchase this bit of land, I think it's about 65 grand, we'd said. You get all this bit of space back here, that little sort of pond area there, and sort of access to up here as well. Obviously we wouldn't do anything to disturb this site here, but yeah, we'd get sort of access through here to that. So that wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily. And this is that little bonus piece of land. So we could, if we look at buying that, we could potentially take out a couple of these trees to make a way through, and then maybe put a bridge down over here somewhere. So some options there. Also, for the pig explosion situation, we've got a couple of other options. There's a couple of cheap jobbies here. They have, this one's got 30 pig capacity. It's a fairly small little thing. I could potentially squeeze it in around here near the entrance to the field, or next to this field in this little spot of land. That's an option. Obviously it'd fit perfectly here, but we don't have that at the moment. But we do have this piece of land here. So after obviously dealing with that considerably wonky trailer, could potentially pop it in here somewhere maybe. I don't want to put it all the way up that end, because yeah, that'd be the thing. Or there's this one that's not much more expensive. It's sort of a prefabbed stone building, which again we could nestle in here along this tree line potentially. Have to move the trailer, of course. But yeah, we could potentially nestle this in along here somewhere, which might not be a bad thing. And this holds 40 pigs. Keeps them nice and content in that little barn space area. So, yeah, I'm in a bit of a conundrum here as to what to do. Because, yeah, this will give us some extra shed space as well, which is not a bad thing. So then we could maybe turn this little thing into just bales. Just put bales in there. That would work just fine. Probably stack them differently at that point. Then, yeah, we could still use this portion of the field either as grass, or actually we do need to do some potatoes at some point. So, yeah, could make a nice straight potato patch going down here. Maybe put a little bit of some gravel in up here just to sort of make it a bit more of a roady area. Something like that. So, yeah, we've got some options sitting about there that are on our minds, but that is all going to cost, we're looking at about 15 grand for the silo stuff. Unless I get that other one, the 25,000 litre one. Could potentially get that. I don't know if it'll squeeze in here, maybe even. Let's have a quick look at that. Where was it now? What's this one? Yeah, I mean, we could potentially squeeze that in there, maybe. I mean, it might even fit around this side of the tree. I don't know if there's room in there for it, maybe. I don't think this has any... Oh, you would have to put it that way around, because that's where the... Looks like it's got a pipe or something on there. Some sort of connection, but yeah, we might be able to nestle that in there potentially. Yeah, that's an option too, I suppose. But yeah, we'll have a think about that, because right now we've got to mow the field. But we'll have to have a think about that quickly, because we literally have no room in the silo now. So yeah, worst comes to the worst, I can always drop it on the floor somewhere under cover. Might have to clear some things out, but we'll see what we get. I mean, our trailers may even have covers on them, so we could potentially leave it in them for a bit. We shall see. But yeah, let's get on with this. So we want to turn it on, enable the straw swath because we want bales. We'll probably just stack the bales up here on that spot of land for now. Oh, so many things to think about now. So many things to think about. No, that's the engine I've just turned off. And I forgot to hook up the header again. Yes, I thought I'd got prepared, but I had not. So let's see what we get off of this field, shall we? It should be an interesting time in our future now, because we've got, that would leave us, if we got the cheaper of the two extensions and nestled it in that corner, we wouldn't have to take the tree out so much. And that would only be £5 grand for that, plus £6 grand for the other one. I know I wouldn't technically need the other one, but I think that will be a good thing, because then I can just plonk some food in there for the chickens. So I think that was like 8,000 litres straight away. You know, we're spending a little bit for it, but it's one of those things where I think it would potentially make sense. We've got this corner to deal with. I'm going to mess that corner if I can help it. I would be upset if they messed my corner or my wheat, or whatever delicious substances we're harvesting. There we go. That actually worked out a lot better than I was expecting there. So yeah, I'm liking this little harvester. It's hopefully going to fit in that shed. Might have to just back it in and only be able to come out one way, but we'll worry about that later on. I didn't actually measure it for height, I probably should have. Oops. But yeah, I think it's a good interim upgrade considering the price. That was really what got me. It was so cheap that it really was worth the effort of purchasing. Yeah, so got some ideas for potential piggery production increases, a little bit of shed space and silo whatsits and everything. So yeah, what we might end up doing, if I at least start out with that small mini silo for the chicken food, then that would be, let's see, we could put 8,000 litres of barley in there, and whatever we get off at this field might catch us up. Well, I don't know, actually, we're going to get quite a lot out of this. So maybe we'll try and put about 4,000 litres of each in or something. We'll see. We'll figure that out. We'll deal with that problem once we come to it. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting time, I think. What fun stuff we have to look forward to. Yeah, that would be a good purchase, that bit of land. Not really a great deal of stuff on it, but we could use that back part. And I'm just waffling again. Yes, I'm thinking out loud, that's what I'm doing, I guess. Sometimes you need to do that to just make things make sense. Yeah, we've got... Also, I don't want to spend all the money because there's still going to be daily or monthly running costs and everything. But, yeah, like I say, I picked up 2 contracts. One for that mowing just back there, and the other one is a harvest contract over at... where was it? It's one of Jankus's other smaller fields. I think it's over near the sell point for the... what do you call it? Silage sell point, the potato warehouse. I think it's over that way. So what we are going to do, I'm going to spin around now. actually made it all the way around the field. Yeah, we are going to get a lot of wheat off this field. This is going to be a good one for us, I think. So I'll go this way round, so at least the tractor can pull up alongside us, so that'll be good. Yeah, let's have a quick look on the map where... Oh, it's these two contracts. Yeah, 173 is the mowing, and canola from 153, which is... Yes, it's this little one down here. I think we did a potato contract in that once before. So, yeah, they might have a lorry down there for us, I'm not sure. But he asked if we could bring our harvester over. That was actually before we got this one. So this should actually make it a little bit easier even. So, yeah, that's all good. Yeah, we're almost full already. We've done one full headland and a little bit going along here. Yeah, this is going to be quite a lot of wheat off this one. I shall have to talk to some people and see what we can do about getting that, getting some kind of silo dealage put in, because yeah, we are going to need it sooner rather than later. Just about full. Trying to be very careful not to drive over it when we hit the full tank. There we go. Let's reverse up a little bit so we don't get a huge pile of straw. And run back around here and get the tractor. Nice and close at least. Yeah, it's a lovely little area, this. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Okay. Do these have covers on them? That one doesn't. Does this one? No, they don't appear to have. Okay. So yeah, we won't be able to leave it sitting out too long. I mean, we could maybe plonk one of these under cover, like through that drive-through barn area maybe, and just leave the harvester outside for a bit. That's an option. We shall see. But yeah, for now I'm going to carry on with this and make some decisions, and see you all back at some point in the not too distant future, hopefully, once we've got some things on the go. Still not fastest unload speed. Alright, we are back, and as you can see, our money has gone down a bit. That is because I did a little bit of purchasing while we were doing the field. Decided we were going to put in the silo extension and get rid of that small tree. So I had a crew come in, and they dealt with all of that for us. So let me make sure the trailer is set to the correct tip side. We want left, there we go. So with any luck, if I can get close enough to it, because that's been a bit of a problem lately. Okay, I should be close enough there. Can't see for all these trees. I think I got used to it during the winter time when there wasn't a lot of tree foliage. There we go. So if I just hop out quick, you can see we got this thing set up right here. It's just tucked into the side there, sort of plumbed into the barn as it were, and they did a little bit of landscaping to make it look nice. And yeah, we are all good. We've got an extra 30,000 litres of storage, I believe that is now, which is quite good because we ended up with 15,000 litres of wheat. Yes. Oh, why has it done that now? Oh, I think the when the side flopped down, it might have... No? Something keeps pulling me away from it slightly. Okay, we're unloading now. It might be I'm at in an odd spot here or something on the ground and it's just sliding slightly. But yes, that is good. Let's check the... That is tip side right. We want that tip side left as well. And that should be... Yeah, we are missing this thing. Hopefully I'm close enough with that one as well. Maybe. Yes, there we are. Get that in there as well. And that should bring our wheat total... Oh yeah, those are the two contracts I'd mentioned. Our wheat total... Where is our wheat? There it is. Up to 20,000. Yeah, that's quite a lot of wheat. I'm remarkably happy with that. And I think our pig food production centre thing is... I should have gone the other way, shouldn't I? Oh, I did find out we can use oats as well. Oats in favour of corn. So what we might do is plant some corn next time, because we've got lots of wheat now, which is good. I don't know why that's reading 36,000 as the total, but who knows. But yeah, so we've got the old wheatage there. We've got some corn left that's trickling down. We've got the wheat and the barley. Now it's interesting because the barley it's taken, but it hasn't taken the wheat. Who knows? But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yes, we are at the thing now, so we got that done. That's good. I did also purchase that baler, and they dropped it off for us while we were doing all our work, which is good. I see a bunch of the little straw bales. I just moved them over here now because we are about to get some more large straw bales, and I think I said before I need to come back here with that scythe or something and trim out some of them bushes. So what are we doing now? We are off to do that contract, I think. But yeah, if I just... Oh, we might as well drive past it. I mean, we don't really need to see it, but we'll drive past it anyway. So yeah, we bought the Maz car, which I believe is an Italian brand, but we got the Agramet Moto Import, Polish import brand version. Oh yeah, by Antonio Mastio. Yes, definitely an Italian sounding thing, but we got the imported version, which is a good thing in the long run because it means we're now not paying down anything extra on that other one, which is good. So I'm going to get out of here. Oh, and the other thing, yeah, I'd looked at it a bit more, and I'm kind of thinking maybe next month we might look at getting the one of those other pig barns installed here. There was the shed one, the big long brick one that I'd looked at before. So maybe once the grass here is ready to be cut, which it might be now, I might go ahead and cut it quick and then have some people come in and install that barn for us. Haven't completely decided how we're going to play that yet, but that's the plan, at least I think anyway, that big kind of stone thing that we can get some storage out of as well, plus some extra pig space, because I wasn't expecting the pig explosion to happen quite the way it did. Yes, they literally filled up that pen in no time at all, which was quite a surprise to me. Wasn't expecting that at all. But yeah, so oh, that was the other thing too. The chaps at the store called and mentioned there's a tractor on sale. This lovely tractor here, it's a New Holland. Now it's 15 grand to start. It's only a 2-wheel drive one, which may or may not matter. And we could boost it to, what is it, 100 horsepower? Which would make it about the same as the Ursus that we've got. But I'm not sure if we want that one just yet. It's not a bad one. It's kind of in the range we're looking for. But if we sell the Ursus, that would put us right on the verge of not having any money, I think. And also we'd have to fit the front fork loader arm thing to it as well. So we may or may not get that in the future, depending on how long it stays and what else comes up for offer. But yeah, so here we are down at field 100 and something or other. 153? Yeah, 153. So I'd already brought the harvester down. I'd given that a quick repair, sort of sharpened the blades again, make sure it was all good to go, and we are going to harvest this canola field for a contract. So yeah, I'm going to truck along with this, and yeah, I think that's us done for now. So I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was, a little upgrade fest and field stuff and whatever else it was that we've done, because I've forgotten. In that short space of time I've been recording, I've forgotten what even I was doing. But yeah, this is definitely going to take a while, this contract, so I shall carry on with it. We'll see how our lovely new harvester does on a nice big job like this. Now, this isn't the field I'd buy, but it's a nice field to work in, and it's fairly simple. So yeah, we shall carry on with this and hopefully see you next time. So yeah, if you've liked whatever this was, then please give us a like. Hit the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. Comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And with that said and done, yeah, I do hope we'll see you next time as we continue plugging along with our little tall tale of small survival. Cheerio, everyone.